Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all how I straighten my hair and a quick trim and also styling my hair. I am going to be using this Silk Elements heat protectant as well as the Design Essentials Silk. And as you all can see, I do have my hair in sections already because of course this process just works better with sections. But I'm making sure I apply the heat protectant all throughout each section. And I will go in with my brush to detangle and to make sure that the product is distributed evenly throughout my hair. And for some reason, I'm not for sure if it's the Silk Elements or the Design Essential Silk, but my hair was so much easier to detangle with these products. And I do want to say that I think the Silk Elements did add a lot of shine to my hair for this process, so I really like that. And to go ahead and get this blow dry process going, you will see me use the tension method first, and this is just to go ahead and get the hair stretched out without manipulating it too much. And after I do that, I will go in with the comb attachment, and then I will go in with my dimming brush. And you all can see that my hair pretty much got straight just with the tension method alone, but I'm going to be going the extra mile with the blow dryer so that I won't have to add too much heat to my hair with the flat iron.
It's always been the sound of you that soothes me. It's always been the way.
And of course, I'm going to repeat this process all over my head. Periodically, as I blow dry, you all may see me looking at my ends. I already knew prior to going into this process that my hair was going to be longer in the back and shorter in the front. And it's entirely my fault. This summer, I gave myself a trim. I believe it was kind of like the end of June. And I did it only on blow dried hair, and I knew it as I was trimming. I just felt it that I was taking off too much on top and leaving the back long. And yeah, it was only because I was rushing, and I totally learned my lesson because I'm pretty much going to end up having to give myself a slight haircut, but I was fine with it in the end. But my hair could have been much longer, I must say, because I ended up having to make the back kind of match the front a little bit, and I actually had to add layers in, so I was kind of frustrated about it, but it turned out okay in the end. But yeah, just don't rush when you trim your hair. I totally learned my lesson. So this is about how long my hair should have been. Of course, I needed a trim here, but this is about averagely exactly the length my hair was supposed to be around my head. But as you all will see at the end of the video, and while I do my trim, I'm going to have to take it up a little bit.
The brighter the rainbow.
And if you all see me making crazy faces throughout this video, just as a little reminder, I am tender-headed, but I knew I wanted my hair straight so that I could get a nice trim. But yeah, I'm very tender-headed, so that's why I'm making these horrible faces. And here I'm just going through with some cool air just to go ahead and seal in all of that moisture. And I ordered this electric hot comb and barely used it, you guys. I thought that I was going to be able to see like the exact heat settings, like if it would be 390, 410 or whatever, and got food. So the settings on this was a little weird, and I had it on the lowest setting because of course I didn't want to burn myself or burn my hair. So yeah, it was kind of like useless, but I guess I had a little practice in, but yeah.
I'm still changing. I've lived 20 lives and needed saving. So I got all these layers.
So I am using this Remington flat iron. I will try to link it in the cards below. I will be going over my roots a few times, but I'm only doing one pass throughout the length of my hair. And of course, I'm using the comb chase method. It's a really good method to use. It does get your hair straighter than just doing one pass without using the comb. So I had this flat iron for a very long time. Actually had it since I was in high school, and I already graduated from college. So What I did was, I have been using this flat iron for like my wigs and other extensions. So what I did was just clean the plates with alcohol before I use it on my hair, and yeah, it still works fine. I am using it on 410 degrees. 390 was a little too cold, so I did go ahead and go with 410, and I felt like that was a comfortable temperature for my hair, and I don't feel like I was burning my hair at all.
It's hard to understand when you don't know the truth. 'Cause we all got that we don't like to
And right here is a good point where you all can see where I need to do my trim, which I will be going higher than this anyway, but you can see a little bit of the unevenness and also some of the split ends.
than just a woman. I'm more than just a person. I got all these dimensions. Ooh, 'cause I'm more than any judgment. I'm more than who I was, yeah. I got all these dimensions. Ooh, turn up your alarm clock. We won't need it in the morning. We won't wake up. Just hold up all your problems. We don't need them now. There's so much time to take up. Daylight turns to twilight. If you feel like you wanna go all night, just lose yourself tonight. Feel the morning, the sun arrive. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to, no. We don't have to, no. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to, no. We don't have to, no. Let's forget a bad day. Live in the moment for change. We don't need to fight it all alone. When we get back home, just hold each other close. We can fall into a super where memories are smoke. 'Cause daylight turns to twilight. If you feel like
And here we are. This is how the front looks. It is shorter than the back, like I said before, but we will be trying to correct that today. And honestly, I feel like my hair in the front has like always been a little bit shorter than my back, but I don't know. I don't think it's the way that my hair grows. I think it's just the way that my hair has been cut. But as you all can see here, I am taking it up a notch in the back, and I'm starting with a clean line. This is honestly the hardest part about trimming your hair, like getting the point in the back, and yeah, it took me a while, but I think I got it pretty straight. And by the way, I'm using 5.5-inch shears. I believe I decided to use these instead of my 7-inch because I needed a little bit more control, because I am cutting my hair and it's straight. It's a difference when I'm cutting my hair like this than when I am giving myself a trim on blown out hair. So I knew I needed more control, so that's why I went with these.
feel the morning, the sun arrive. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to fight it. We don't have
To correct the bad trim that I did at the end of June, I'm just going to go ahead and start trimming my hair probably every 6 weeks until I get it fully corrected, because I really didn't have that many split ends on top. They were really at the back, so I really only had to do like a dust on the top And yeah, so until it's fully corrected, I'm probably just gonna trim every 6 weeks. And yeah, I think I actually like trimming my hair when it is straight. I'm not for sure how that's gonna work out because I normally, before I got my bad heat damage a year ago, when I was in high school, I would only straighten my hair about once a year. So I'm not for sure how that's gonna work out, but I think I like trimming my hair on straight hair better. And I didn't mention this to you guys, but I did cut myself on my knuckle. That's why I have that band-aid on. Yeah, so if you're using shears, make sure they're sharp, but don't cut yourself. Make sure you're only cutting your hair. And right now I'm just going in with 390 degrees and giving myself a little bump. But as you all will see, this did not work out, but I did want you all to see this as an option. You can do this to your hair and wrap it if it's a little bit longer. But I'm going to show you guys, it didn't really turn out quite right when I wrapped my hair. So I ended up going with another style, which you all will see later on in the video.
You are my anxiety. It's more than a feeling. You were never meant for me.
So the wrap came out really blah, and I didn't know if it was because my hair was shorter or what, so I decided to do the old grandma school pin curls. And my grandma used to do these all the time, so I kind of just did some tight pin curls, and then in the morning I pulled them out and then I styled them, and I will show you all that style. Pin curls are really simple to do. I like to do them while heat is still in the hair. I do this with my wigs, weaves, and everything, and all you do is just roll it down. Just follow the curl and roll it and then stick a pin in it, and it really does work. And in real time, here's that process for those of you who do not know how to pin curl. I slept with a bonnet and called it a night, honestly. And the next day I did tie a scarf around it again when I was in the shower, so just to make sure I didn't get any water on it. And I'm just going through and taking out all of the pins, and once I get all of the bobby pins out, I will go through and rake it, and just to see what I'm working with. I always have to play in my hair to figure out what it wants to do that day, because sometimes I never can do the same hairstyle on my hair, because I mean, it doesn't just lay the same every single day. And I can honestly say my hair really feels good. I wanted it to have a lot of body, and it does, and it has just the right amount of shine. I didn't want it too shiny, and I didn't want it dry, but it feels really, really good. And I went ahead and laid down my edges off camera so that I can go ahead and style it. I'm just going to be doing like 2 soft twists in the front, but I did use my Nexus spray, and it's pretty much a maximum hold spray just to make sure everything looks sleek, because I kind of wanted it to look sleek and not frizzy in the front, especially because my hair is a little bit shorter. I just wanted it to look clean, I guess. And I am going to comb the product through, because that's how you make sure that it's distributed to each strand properly. And yeah, it's really hard to explain, but it's just really 2 soft twists in the front and pinning it, and pretty much that's it. And once you get your pins in, you do want to go back and make sure you lay down those flyaways just to make sure that it's sleek. And that's pretty much it for this hairstyle. You just want to run your fingers through the back just to make sure that it's framing your face. And I did pull out a few little hairs on my side just to give it a little pizzazz. And yeah, stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm going to show you all how you can tie your hair up at night and style it so that you can have a little bit of curls in the morning. But yeah, I'm really in love with it. It came out really straight. I haven't had my hair straightened in over a year and a half, probably 2 years now, because once I had that heat damage, I was through with the flat iron. But yeah, here's the nighttime routine for you or you guys, you can either pin curl your hair or you can throw rollers in. I kind of wanted a few more curls, so I decided to throw some rollers in, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And all you have to do is get your favorite scarf and tie it down and make sure all of your rollers are covered. And this is just to make sure that your rollers don't come out of place and that they stay in place all night. But if you guys made it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for me. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And I will see you all in my next video. See ya!